Okay, guys. In this one, we're going to talk about the three different types of radios. So far, we've been talking about the Mini. Oh, backwards. The Mini, the handheld. And this is what you guys typically carry on your belt or walk around. They put about 5 watts. They do the local communications. And that's a whole lot it. Yeah, nothing else really going on with these. They're pretty basic, pretty easy to use. The next step up from that is one of these, and these are going to be more like what you have in your squad car, your ambulance, your fire engine. These are roughly the size of a CB radio, probably about the same size as the radio you have in your vehicles now. They put out 50 watts. They still do just the local communications, the VHF and the UHF, but they do have 50 watts, and they often have the larger antennas that are up on top of your vehicle as well. They can get pretty hefty. With the extra power and the larger antenna, these things can talk just about as well as the repeaters can talk in dispatch. So they can go 50 miles or so. Now they also talk to repeaters. So you can, with the higher power and the larger antenna, you can start talking to a repeater 50 miles away, which can then, the repeater up on a mountaintop can start transmitting 100 or 200 miles. So with these larger units, you can really get some good distance with those. In addition to that, hold on here. Let me put these up. I forgot to mention this. So here on the right side, I'm assuming your right side? Nope. There it is right there. That's the handheld that we normally use. That's going to be 5 watts for local stuff. And then we're going to start talking about, here's the mobile stuff. Now this can also be used in your house if you have access to 12 volts, like a battery charger or a solar panel or just some car battery laying around. This works pretty well for that. The next one up is the HF rig, and that's this monster. I'm chopping off my ugly mug here. This one's going to be about the size of maybe an Xbox, a VCR, depending on your age, one of those two. These can put out anywhere from 50 to 100, 125 watts sometimes, but these units can be coupled with really large antennas, lots of power coming out. They typically also run on 12 volts. Everything's battery powered. Some of them do run on AC lines, 110 volts, like your blender. But these things can have the larger antennas, and they typically talk around the world very easily. They do voice, they do Morse code, which is CW. I did make up the name. Don't fault me for it. It is what it is. So yeah, those are the 3 different types of antennas. You got the handheld, 5 watts, kind of local stuff. The mobile stuff does 50 watts, quite a bit larger area. And then you got the HF stuff, 100 watts or more, and that can go around the world easily. And that does the HF. So that's it for now, guys. We'll talk to you soon.